Hello and welcome back to Marvel's Spider-Man. We're just about at 80% of the way through the game. I'd like to be able to beat the game in this episode. I don't know if we will. I'm trying my best to kind of 100% the game, although at this point some of the challenge missions have like different scoring systems that I can't be asked to replay. But if we can at least knock out all the collectibles, like all the crimes and all that stuff, I think we can do it. But it remains to be seen how many more side missions and how many more main missions there are. So let's find out. I was able to knock out all of the Sable compounds, which so far have been the hardest challenges in the game, at least in terms of just straight combat encounters. So glad to be done with that shit. The prisoner compounds don't seem to be as difficult.
Better find out what's
and
happening.
there are a couple more of those. Let's just see how this goes. I would like a mostly painless experience, if at all possible.
I've had numerous callers today reporting that entire city blocks are being taken over by escaped inmates from Rikers. These are literal no-go zones in the heart of Manhattan. A dystopian future from 70s movies come to life. Why don't the police stop it, you ask? Oh, you're going to love this. It seems the prisoners ambushed a convoy carrying weapons and ammunition for the authorities and took it all for themselves. The police are outgunned by their own guns!
There's the reservoir. No sign of Scorpion. Better take a closer look. Now, if I was a mercenary dressed like a Scorpion, where would I be?
Behind you! Me, I'd end it now. But Octavius is paying, and he wants to torture you, which I respect.
Damn it! What did he inject me with? Whoa! What the... Is that a sea of poison? Can't be. This can't be real. Must be the poison. But I can't take any chances. Gotta get to higher ground and analyze whatever he injected me with. Okay, should be safe for a minute. Need to analyze the neurotoxin so I can create an antidote. Scorpion's made some upgrades.
Is it that straightforward? These story requisite ones seem to be pretty fucking insultingly easy. Just wasting my time, essentially.
Hallucinogenic neurotoxin. My brain will create nightmares that my body thinks are real.
What?
I have to create the antidote fast. First, I need a natural steroid. Extract from an Eclipta alba plant should do the trick. ESU's greenhouse is nearby. Hope it's in season. There's the greenhouse! Eclipta alba should be inside the greenhouse. There it is.
Step relative.
It's you. Safe. Huh? Where'd it go? Is this real or in my mind?
It can be both.
Doc?
It's just the hallucinations intensifying. You can get through this.
Doc? You sound...
I was kind of inclined to say that this is reminding me of a very specific,
My obsessions
I think it was like a Scarecrow-themed mission in Batman Arkham City.
I have to fix this. Fix you! Somehow!
Peter. Always trying to shoulder the responsibility, even when there's no hope. I can't tell you how many times your unfelt optimism has kept me going when things look bleak. I'll miss you, you. I really will.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm so sorry.
Yes, you're sorry. And yet,
Nice. I wish, like, I had more options to just jump up vertically.
Oh, web, it's affecting your mind.
you mean the neural web you helped create. The heart.
There's the Ecliptalba.
Oh, it restarted me at a generous checkpoint.
It's you.
Step relative.
It will buy me time. But I need an antitoxin to mix a permanent antidote. One of Harry's research stations was developing a synthetic atropine. Gotta get there fast. Giant deadly scorpion tails. Lovely. Thanks, brain.
How you feeling, Spider? Raw panic crawling up your spine.
Scorpion? How'd you get this number?
Always asking the least interesting questions. It's not how am I calling you, it's am I calling you? Maybe I'm just the fevered screams of your dying breed.
Real or no, when I cure this poison, I'm coming for you, Mac.
Big talk from the little bug. Have fun chasing pink elephants.
See, stuff like this is, like, at least to me, is far more interesting on its own than, say,
Need that atropine.
the bullshit that passes for, like, the regular the regular missions up to now. I mean, there's some cool moments that are kind of like very cinematic moments,
It's gone.
but
Oh, not again.
this stuff is much more creative, I think.
You're too late. Just as you were too late to help me.
This isn't you, Doc.
It is the me polite society found me. The parts of myself I suppressed. You helped me break those chains.
Why am I not web slinging? I'm holding down R2. I just randomly forget to sling webs or some shit. The hell was that shit?
I'm sorry. I'll find a way to help you. I swear it.
Oh, a scripted parkour sequence. Why in any way was that necessary?
You are the poison. Everyone.
I did what it asked me to do. Ugh. How immersive when the game throws me into a sequence I'm not prepared for.
For me. Let me try.
Oh my god! Come on! I'm trying to finish this game. You're really wrecking my mood. This stilted, forced walking pace type shit is so dumb. Why is this necessary?
You're a failure at life, love, career.
I clicked it! L2R2! I just did that! And you instead detached me from the wall and game overed me. Dude! I was having so much more fun at the start of this game. I was like, wow, this is actually kind of good. It's like a great first impression, honestly. And then it just went on and on and on and on. And then they start throwing this shit at me more and more. I literally just did the exact same thing, and only this time did it work.
Talk to me. I can help you.
So you can treat me like all the rest. Entertaining me.
It just didn't, I didn't slow my button presses enough for the game's interests. I'm pressing it. R2, R2, L2, R2, L2, R2. Jesus fucking Christ! It's taking the game. It's seriously mashing buttons and it's not doing what I'm fucking asking it to.
I am your friend, Otto. There it is. The atropine.
Like, conceptually going through, like, a trippy sequence because one of the super villains drugged Spider-Man. Again, not the most original thing, but, you know, it on its own is more interesting than the other missions I've been doing up to now. But holy fuck! There's like, idea and there's execution.
I'm nearly cured. Sorry to bust up your plans.
Oh, man, don't worry. Plenty of surprises left for you. We'll be seeing each other again real soon.
Count on it. I don't even want to know what made it. Somehow. But I'm running out of time. I need to mix the antidote.
Yeah, I'll just walk casually in.
Finally.
I think not. You're in my domain now. You're just like Osborn, trying to steal my genius. Everything that happens now is your fault. I knew you were laughing at me.
Thought I forgot about you.
Scorpion, are you even real?
Hold still. I'll show you.
Gave me an opening. Another hallucination. At least he had an imaginary glass jaw.
Not gonna be that easy.
Sure it is. Now I know you're the poison trying to distract me. Bring it on. Just trying to hit him isn't working. One down.
You're a loser. All you'll ever be is a loser.
Got it. Nice. Just a few more left. Another one down.
The world would be better off without you. And you know it.
Gotta get rid of him and focus once more. Yeah!
Some hero. Everyone you ever met sucked.
Hope that's the last of them.
Can't even see my health bar.
There's the centrifuge I need. Finally. I'm running out. I think I did it. Where'd my suit go? I think I took decontamination a little too far. I'd better put some clothes on. Much better. Let's just go ahead and forget that ever happened.
Please tell me that's one of my suits. I get a suit. Oh, give me, like, a shirtless Spider-Man suit. Come on. You literally skinned Spider-Man specifically for that scene. Let me wear that as, like, an unlock. Come on. You could have given that to me, man. Is this doable anymore? No. The rest of this, like, this is probably this is probably one of the best suits in the game, just in terms of aesthetics. Nice callback, but I still like this one.
Ooh, it's still foggy. Need to work the last of this poison out of my system before I tackle the other villains. Good time to go on patrol. Nap time. Yuri, a group of escaped inmates looks like they've gotten their hands on some serious firepower.
Last thing we need right now is a massive shootout on a residential street. Is this something you can handle quietly?
Quietly might be pushing it, but I can do it without a massive shootout. There might be a bunch of webs around, though.
I'll take it. Good luck.
Sleep it off. Literally didn't see that coming.
That was nothing.
Guys, you just got out of the raft. Sure are eager to go back.
I feel like the camera's zoomed in really close to my face. It's me?
Reinforcements. Look, guys, this is not gonna help at your parole hearing.
Spider-Man, I'm getting reports of shots fired.
I can confirm that. They're not hitting anyone, though.
Try to keep it that way.
Since I'm the only one they're aiming at, I am totally on board with that.
How's he winning? Get clear! Grenade!
Dude, those firebombs are annoying.
Is it sad that a bunch of criminals have more loyal friends than me? Pansies are letting them win! Just once, I'd love for the people rushing into the fight to be on my side. Heck, I'd even settle for neutral. Crack your skull! Show me what you got! Damn it!
Literally press circle, man.
Captain, the inmates and all their guns are webbed up and waiting.
Thanks. No way we could have taken them without collateral damage. I hope the locals appreciate you.
Okay. I need to get after Scorpion, but I haven't seen Aunt May face to face since the fire. Think I can afford a quick pit stop at Feast.
Ground teams, report on the situation in the Flatiron.
Observation post is live.
The only way you guys can be less welcome is if you were collecting student loan payments. Mind if I toss a kind of thorny ethical question at you? When is it okay to give up on a friend?
Oh, wow, Pete. Thinking of Otto?
That obvious, huh?
Yeah, understandable, though. Man, the high-minded, generous part of me wants to say, never. Being a true friend means being there, even when people lose their way. But with what Otto's done, I just don't know, Pete. I guess you have to decide if the Otto Octavius you knew is still in there or not. Maybe if he was ever even in there at all.
Yeah. Thanks, MJ. I gotta process some stuff, I think.
Call me anytime, Pete. I'm here for you.
That doesn't make the question any less thorny, must admit.
This is Sable Control. What's the status of our position in Dutchtown?
right over here. Until Miles gets back, the best thing we can do is keep everyone fed.
Why are we depending so much on Miles?
Good to see you. How are you? Healthy?
I'm good. How are you holding up, May?
Good, but busy. Oh, let me go.
Oh, there.
Shouldn't everybody be wearing face masks? Is that established? I just have COVID. I'm not wearing a mask because I have a principled stance against it.
Masters at turning my own words against me. I am fine, Peter. Just a little rundown.
Where's Miles? Could he help out?
Oh, he is. He's off picking up medical supplies from the relief center. It's amazing how quickly we go through antibiotics.
Okay. You stay off your feet for a bit. I'll organize the unloading and check in with Miles. Deal?
Deal. Give me a chance to nurse my wounded Parker pride.
Come on, Miles, answer. Don't make me worry about you and May.
Quiet. So much for a milk run. How did a bunch of convicts even do this? Looks like an exploding bulldozer went through here.
Oh, fuck. Come on. I don't like these sections.
You hear the sound his head made when the big guy
Need
hit
to
him?
distract him. Hacking app should work.
Like a bug.
Right, he does have that.
All 'cause he made one stupid crap about the guy
Got a
in
few
suit.
seconds.
Freaking intense. Dude's got issues.
Should be able to hop that wall. Medical containers in that tent. Maybe this will be easy.
You see the way he came through
Gauze,
here?
iodine, but no antibiotics. I need to keep looking.
You two, get over here! All right already.
Guess I'm hearing things.
Perhaps the most played line of any stealth game.
Who's there?
This can stop right now.
More supplies over there. Need to get past these guys.
Believe me, I hate watching
Here.
Why are the super dudes so set on taking out these relief centers? Something about Osborn. They want to show how weak he is, that he can't protect the city. What the hell? Sounds like a lot of drama. As long as they let us keep all the supplies we find, I don't care. Yeah, man. This stuff will be worth a fortune on the black market. Come on, let's keep digging through it. Sib?
Another supply tent. Crossing fingers. A couple trauma kits, but no antibiotics. Gotta be somewhere.
Looks like they're gonna divvy up the supplies.
Oh boy. You better not try to short us. Hey, you guys better not try to short us. Bro, relax. Everybody gets a take. Nobody's trying to short you. That's just what they say when they're
Gotta avoid that sniper.
Gotta avoid that sniper. Dude, you're just a kid. Relax. Okay, what am I supposed to do?
What's that?
What the hell?
Who's that?
Not me. Oh, see, it was scripted, so you can't catch me.
More supplies. Oh, come on, Crate, be the one. Amoxicillin. Perfect. That is a very large man. I found the exploding bulldozer.
Supply routes and schedules. Now! Yaskazal!
Gentlemen, I apologize. My associate is inelegant. He doesn't understand the fine art of persuasion.
Stop! Did not need to see that.
What was that?
Check it. Now.
Don't think he saw me. Time to get out of here.
I see you!
Okay.
Don't think he saw me. Time to get out of here.
Whoever is here, come out! I have no time for this.
That tunnel. Maybe I can sneak beneath him.
Come out! We are having fun with lights now? I will have fun with your face! Come out! And I promise not to crush you.
Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
Where are you?
Not the way to go. Oh, come on. Every time it tries to do like a stealth section or like a scripted sequence is when it just starts fucking shitty.
Whoever is here, come out! I have no time for this.
That tunnel.
We are having fun with lights now? I will have fun with your face. Come out! I promise not to crush you.
Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
Where are you?
Double back last time. Even walking, he's pumping. Dude. Dude. Dude, where am I supposed to go? It's like a closed loop. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? What's with the thumping? What's with the doubled thumping? Where am I supposed to go? Here? What am I supposed to do? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. The game has not communicated this. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Hide from Rhino and escape. Where do I escape? What's the escape destination? The second thumping. He's got 2 sets of footsteps. Goes here and it terminates. Was I supposed to vault those boxes right there? That's really not obvious.
Don't think he saw me. Time to get out of here.
Whoever is here, come out! I have no time for this.
That tunnel. Maybe I can sneak beneath.
We are having fun with lights now? I will have fun with your face. Come out! I promise not to crush you.
Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
Well, You want to move? Only prompted after I vaulted. What is that shit, dude? Just teleports.
We went forward and right past them.
Cover objects to steal by Rhino.
For it.
I do not need this.
Still don't know why his footsteps were doubled up.
Too close. I gotta be getting close to the exit.
You!
Oh man. Okay, I gotta get out of here.
No hiding!
Maybe if I get up there.
Did he even see me? Looked like he should have seen me.
There, that container. That's my exit.
You cannot hide!
Need to get him to clear the opening. Go.
That was sketch as shit.
It is Chase of Goose!
His chase of goose.
I hate Chase of Goose!
Guess you let May know I have these.
Get off me! Just give us the wallet! Give it us, man! Help!
Hey, leave him alone!
Big mistake, kid.
And now you're going to be beat up by non-superhumans.
Or what? Like this? Haha, kid's got guts.
Hip squared.
What the hell's he saying? Not gonna be saying anything in a second.
Nice.
Whoa.
You want a taste?
Nah, I'm good, kid.
He's like a head shorter than you.
You want a taste? I gotta work on my fight banner.
Miles? Hey, I've been trying to reach you. You okay?
Hey, so, don't freak out, but, I gotta fill you in on some stuff.
I know I'm doing a whole lot, but that's how the game is making me feel.
Incredible work, Miles. Stick close to Feast. If the convicts get desperate, they may try to raid the shelter.
Way ahead of you. Anything else happens here, I'll let you know.
Great. Thanks, Miles. Yuri, figured out Rhino's deal. He's attacking Oscorp's relief centers.
Think I know which one he's hitting next. Reports of a possible earthquake and/or demolition derby at the Harlem Center.
Sounds like our boy. Headed there now.
You holding up okay?
Tired, but hanging in there.
We'll get through this.
Yuri, I've got eyes on a mob of Riker's escapees. They're hunkered down for the long haul.
I'll send a team. But with all that's going on, it might take a while to get enough of my people together.
I don't want to think about what these guys could do in the meantime. I'll handle it.
Nap time. Best way to know where the pigs are. Out of your lane! Get the bug! I can help with that!
The dude was, like, partially on the ledge and he still managed to counterattack me. The hell is that shit?
Okay, everyone be nice to the new guys. You'll be double bunking.
Spider-Man, from what I can tell, factions that existed within Rikers have stayed together now that they're out.
Explains why they're forming multiple strongholds instead of just one big one. They don't trust each other.
Works to our advantage. They're clumped together, but not so many they can't be dealt with.
Literally pressed circle. I hate when, like, the L1 R1 isn't on camera. That, like, it suddenly just doesn't exist anymore. Even though I can whip two enemies. Camera really freaked out there.
Let me show you what I got. All clear for the cleanup crew. Tell locals they can go to the bodega now.
Nice work. Things are hard enough in this city without it turning into a giant prison yard.
This looks like a job for Spider Traffic Cop. Spoiler! This joyride ends right back at Rikers!
Oh, I thought I had to stop like the lead car to get the other one to stop.
I think this is proof they weren't ready for civilian life.
More and more listeners are warning that the mayor's Sable agents, ostensibly here to protect us, are behaving more like an occupying army. But let's hear it from the caller. Go ahead.
They won't let me in my building. Said it's quarantine. I said, fine, let me in and I'll stay there. They pointed their guns at me, ran me off like a criminal. I got no place to go.
Caller, this is deeply disturbing to me. I promise you, I'll bring it to the attention of the proper authority. Emergencies do not permit the suspension of human rights. Your elected officials may not be willing to fight for you.
Again, timed very interestingly considering that this is like right before COVID. Emergencies are not adequate justifications to abridge human rights. You're damn fucking straight.
Converge on Grand Central. Over.
Don't worry, I'll make sure y'all get a ride back to Rikers.
Spider-Man! It's on now! Man down! Hit me! Let's move! Can't see Spider-Man!
Scattering.
And my collection is complete. Don't think of it as going back to jail. Think of it as coming home.
All units, an emergency supply station is getting raided by fugitives. Available officers report to the theater district.
Stable control. What's the situation in Colombia? Observation post is live. Scanning for Spider-Man.
Oh, guys, this is really starting to verge on stalking. Too much to hope this will teach Sable to focus on actual criminals instead of me?
Yes. I think that has been made very clear. They're mercenaries, they are not here for law enforcement. They're pretending to be law enforcement. I think that's been already well established at this point.
Someone your own size,
right? Alright, Rhino battle, here we go.
No one my size, Hulk.
Or maybe we could just talk it out. Rhino, what's with the team up? I thought you were a loner.
Oh, I've got a script to get him underneath here.
So what's the end for these particular means?
Freedom! True freedom! No more cute! No more Rhino!
Alright, we gotta find some other big stuff we can hit him with.
I always liked the suit. It's so distinctive.
Be thankful. Without suit, I make less trouble for you.
What about our stimulating battle side chats?
You are funny, Molly. I have almost started to destroy your tight
I figured it out.
Let's wrap this up.
Oh, now it's a twofer.
Never send an 8-ton infant to do a man's job. Let's finish this.
Oh, Scorps, love you, but you do know it's rude to cut in, right?
What would you do if I didn't show up? Beg him to give up?
Ah, like an old married couple, you two.
Alright, they trained me on how to fight Scorpion already. I think I'm relatively safe from Rhino for now. There he is.
So you guys in Octavius, huh? You have a name yet? The Scary Six? The Dirty Half Dozen?
How about the We Murdered Spider-Man is using his corpse for a blanket? Hey,
Target, please! You embarrass yourself!
Where is he? Nice.
I will squash bug myself.
Alright, it's just me and Rhino now.
Stop now, you know. I won't tell anybody.
And leave your skull uncrushed? There is fun in that!
Rhino's stunned. Time for Fists of Fury.
Nice.
Do you know what Octavius will do if he finds out you failed?
I failed?
Yes, you freak show!
A little forced together time might help you boys learn to play nice.
Nice. Alright, well that's all the supervillains, but Octo and
Just Octavius and Lee left.
Something tells me they won't
Mr. Negative and Green Goblin.
our problem, though. Devil's Breath cases are getting worse, and Oscorp is being coy about an anti-serum. I'm worried they're seeing dollar signs in a seller's market.
I'd expect nothing less from our beloved mayor. Leave Devil's Breath to me. One of my best people is on it.
Pete, hey. I've been through the city, state, and federal databases. If this Devil's Breath lab does exist, it's off the books. The only other place I can think to look is in Norman's personal files.
I've already been through his office computer. Are you thinking his penthouse? That building's full of Sable's men. If they spot me, other residents could get hurt in a firefight.
I know, but I might be able to get in undetected. I can sneak in, find the lab's location, and get out. If anything goes wrong, I'll call you for backup.
Okay. It's risky, but we need that location. Wait for me to get nearby, then make your move.
I'll be ready.
Electro trying to destroy our power grid. The Vulture raining death from above. Spider-Man egging them both on in the very heart of our city, brawling like children. Lethal children, pitching a tantrum of death and destruction. I'm often asked, why do menaces like this end?
Okay, MJ. I'm a couple blocks away. Let me know if you get into trouble.
There's 3 known supervillains left. We all like kicked the crap out of Mr. Negative once.
Wish me luck.
No! Why? Stop making me play as MJ. This isn't fun. I don't like this. Fuck Mary Jane. It's really fucking tiresome. It's just so annoying.
Maybe I can rile them up to create a distraction.
Off limits, ma'am.
Left my stupid inhaler upstairs.
I heard they'll let you up if you claim special circumstances. The health emergency might do it.
Really? Come on, let's go talk to security. Hey, let us back upstairs. I've got a medical emergency here. Oh man, I can't breathe. Let me back upstairs.
Ugh. Every second we stay down here, we risk catching that plague.
Definitely stay away from the receptionist. Been coughing up a storm.
What? They have to let us back upstairs.
I don't even know where this is.
You can't treat us
Why
like
isn't Osborn
animals.
down here? This sort of thing never happens to him.
The mayor and his friends are exempt. Security let one of his biggest donors back upstairs right away.
I knew it. It's all one big boys club. Come on.
That should do it.
Jerry, get out here. We got a situation.
Get out here right now.
Security room's open. Just need to get to the door without being seen.
Everyone, please stay calm.
Walk through the fountain.
Has nearly finished their sweep. That's what you said an hour ago. I know this is frustrating.
Hello. I know a few Sable agents who would love to meet you.
I have a taser now.
I like this thing.
Yeah, it's not really how tasers work, but okay. Alright, what? Jeez, these guys have, like, the worst hearing in the fucking world, dude.
Stand by, Control. I heard something.
Good boy. I'm sure Sable elevator controls in the security room. Next. Mary Jane Watson? Super spy. Time to unlock that elevator. That did it. Norman's clearing out, and the elevator's unlocked. Time to head upstairs.
I think everybody else would be eagerly going for the door.
Norman and Sable.
Oh, right. There's the Grey Wolf lady, too.
Stupid, useless button.
I don't even know if her name is Grey Wolf or what have you. I've never heard of her.
Norman's guards have all cleared out. If he's hiding something up here, I'm gonna find it.
Warning. Fire doors engaged.
What is this thing? Schematics for a prototype combat mask. Looks like it can reveal structural weaknesses. Whoa, this mask is incredible. Is it showing a door hidden in that wall? Wonder where it leads. If Norman bids his son farewell. Secret keypad behind the family portrait. Norman must like spy movies. I need to find the code for that keypad. Blueprint for the apartment. Tons of empty space right behind the wall with the family portrait.
MJ, Sable presence downstairs just ballooned. I think Norman's being moved. Worried they might spot me.
I might have had something to do with that. Keep your distance. I should be okay for now. Doors are locked till the system check finishes.
Yeah. That out. Code.
Scientific journals debating the Spider-Man problem. So weird there's a whole cottage industry focused on explaining Pete's powers. Weirder still that Norman is such an active part of it.
A lot of highlighters. Okay, but yeah, a code.
Work order for keypad lock. Looks like he used Harry's last day as the code. That must be the day Harry left for Europe.
I don't know when that was.
Self-diagnostic complete. No faults found. Fire doors disengaged.
Norman could be back any minute. Need to find that keypad code.
Did I not just find the keypad code?
I know he left last summer, but was it July or August? Harry kept a journal. Maybe he recorded the date there. Norman locked up Harry's room, wants it untouched for when Harry returns from Europe. But where did he put the key? Harry said his mom used to cook all the time. I'd be surprised if Norman has ever even touched the stove.
Hey, Dad.
on my way to Dr. Michael's for one last shot before the big trip. Hey, if you're gonna meet me there, could you grab my journal from my room? I just wanted to record some thoughts on the big Bon Voyage day.
Pete and I loved coming over here to watch movies when we were kids.
Came here to watch movies?
Funny how Harry always wanted the opposite. Nothing made him happier than watching cartoons on the little TV in May's kitchen. Wow, haven't heard Harry's voice in so long. He sounds so tired. Let's hope that journal is still here. Gotta check his room.
Happy birthday, dear. Sorry I'm a little late. It's been a busy month.
Emily's terminal diagnosis. I know Harry's mom was sick, but I had no idea it was genetic. Did Harry ever get tested? This is kinda cute. Norman keeps all the campaign buttons from his races. There's one for school board, Harry's mom, Emily. We used to make fun of him for calling her the prettiest mom at Midtown, but...
Care about any of this lore?
Looks like there's something attached to the back of the frame.
Something attached to the back of the frame. What? Something attached to the back of the frame. I don't have any prompts at all. I don't know what they're talking about. No idea. Looking for a journal.
Norman's bathroom is bigger than my entire apartment. Now I feel sad. Ugh, Norman would.
Bigger than mine too.
New York is about subway rats and street pizza, not sunbathing and umbrella drinks.
I don't know where his bedroom is. Am I supposed to know where his bedroom is?
Cleaning done for him. What a hero.
Ugh! Getting that feeling again. Ugh! Where is the goddamn bedroom with the journal in it? I know there's a bedroom. I know there's a journal in it. The fucking...
Look at all this. Norman certainly likes to remind guests of his status.
Yeah, Laura, cool, whatever. I don't care. Where's the fucking journal, dude?
This room smells like rich people. Wonder if all this wine is from Norman's vineyard in Burgundy.
Where's the room? Where's the cunting room, dude? There's closed doors, and then there's rooms that do not look like bedrooms. This is not a bedroom. This is not a bedroom. This is closed. This is not a bedroom. This is closed. This is closed. I'm looping. This is closed. This is not a bedroom. The other door is closed. This is a kitchen. There's somewhere else I'm supposed to be going. This opened up. I went in here. Explored everywhere to the left, which is this much. And I explored everywhere to the right. And there was nothing. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? The bathroom. What? Why is there something on the back of this frame? Dude, I was looking at a completely different frame when it commented that there was something on the back of it. I was looking at this, and it commented that there was something on the back of this. Why? What dumb fuckery is that? Oh my god.
What? This can't be for Harry, can it? Harry's journal. His last entry is marked July 18. That must be the code to that room.
Alright, I think I should read this. Not sure how this is going to go. Dad says there's no risk, but that's Dad. Dr. Michaels thinks it's more like 50-50, so okay, I might not make it. If that happens, I bet you'll be reading this, Dad. Who am I kidding? You're probably reading it anyway. Norman always has to know. So if you are reading this, Dad, and if no risk at all turns out to be another Osborn campaign promise, then do me a favor. Show this next to Pete and MJ. Just them. Please, thanks, love you. Peter and Mary Jane Watson. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If you're reading this, man, this is tough. Even in an imagined hypothetical letter to you, it's hard to be honest. Here goes. I'm sick, like really sick. Doctors think it's the same thing Mom had. Neurodegeneration, rapid onset. I've known for a while, but thought I could manage it. I didn't tell you because, well, I didn't tell you. I was worried how you'd react, and I wouldn't stand to see you go through what I did with my mom. Watching her suffer, knowing I couldn't help watching her die was worse than the dying. Things got really bad recently. All of those things that I was wiped out from partying or super busy. Yeah, not partying, not busy, sick. This Europe trip, well, it's a cover. I'm going in for treatment. Experimental, long-term. Dad's been working on it forever. Promises it'll work. He hates the nickname the techs have for it. Devil's Breath says it's making something good seem scary, but maybe Devil's Breath is what I need. A little bit of bad can do a lot of good. Okay, Dad's here. Time to go. Okay. That is the second character who inexplicably has some neurological disorder. Silver Sable, not Wolf.
You are staying here. The antiserum's ready, and I'm going to supervise production.
You will be completely vulnerable without me.
I seem to be completely vulnerable with you. I'm going alone. End of discussion.
Keep Team 2 on standby. I'm getting some air.
Pete, Norman's cure is ready. He's headed to the lab it's at now. Can you follow?
Not without alerting him. Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
Okay, then stay ready. I've almost got the location.
Copy that, Control. We're 5x.
Well,
Wait!
how was I supposed to know that dude was gonna roll around the corner?
Pete, Norman's
Alright, let's play through this game now, again. Except it's gonna be way more immersive because I've unnecessarily game overed. And now I'm playing with knowledge I should not have.
Stay ready. I've almost got the location.
Stand by, Control. I heard something. Sure could use a coffee.
Not gonna hear this.
Stay alert. I think we got company.
Alright, thank you for the checkpoint, game. You could just not give me a shitty stealth section and just let me get to where I need to go. You could just spare me that.
Hey, who's there? What was that?
Wait!
Control, grid's clear. Repeat, grid's clear.
Oh, that's much more straightforward than I thought it would be.
Okay, July 18. Bingo. Super. Gotta find the location of the Devil's Breath lab. Something in this room must be useful.
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research log. The whole project has gone to hell. GR-27 is a cure, not a disease. But try telling that to the evening news. Somehow, they've picked up the technician's morbid nickname, Devil's Breath, and are using it to stoke hysteria. I have no idea what it's really capable of. A cure for cancer, genetic disorders, birth defects. With just a little more research, I know we could perfect it. Instead, I'll spend the next 18 months on PR mop-up. What a waste of time.
Devil's Breath isn't a disease. It's an attempt at a cure? I almost can't believe it.
Hasn't this been pre-established? I'm pretty sure this has been pre-established.
These things. Prototype hand grenades?
Goblin grenades. That's family, yep.
Norman's got a real mad scientist thing going on. Wow. Norman wins the fancy map contest. Looks like the Upper West Side. Huh. This shows all of Oscorp's properties. Looks like Norman's tracking Dr. Michael's movements. Sable troop deployments. They're stationed all over the city. I bet I can find the Devil's Breath lab with this. It must be an Oscorp property with a ton of Sable protection, frequented by Dr. Michaels. Bet I'm looking for a heavily guarded Oscorp building that Dr. Michaels visits.
Not this.
None of these patrols cross Dr. Michaels' path. Nope, that's just a Sable patrol. Dr. Michaels went to this Oscorp building, but there's no security.
This seems like the best option.
Where do these three categories overlap?
They don't overlap.
Be the lab's location.
None of these overlap. There's a bunch of buildings on the map, and the only ones that are highlightable don't overlap with this, except this one. The hell are you talking about?
These patrols cross Dr. Michaels' path. Oscorp building, but no Michaels or... looks wrong. Nope, don't think I've chosen the right category. Oscorp building, but no Mike. Dr. Strom.
What?
Isn't he a robotics expert?
I didn't realize I could cycle through these.
Wow. So many records facilities. Bravo. No move. Dr. Michaels leads the Devil's Breath team. We're at GR-27.
God fucking damn it.
For Devil's Breath. This is it. 10th and Cathedral. Isn't that... I knew it. 10th and Cathedral, Oscorp's records department. Perfect place to hide a secret biotech facility. GR-27 Martin Lee incident. What is this?
And we are rolling. I We'll be right next door. Just relax and let the medicine do its work.
宝贝，不要担心，不要害怕，妈妈在。
这个会治好你，放心。
那是什么？发生了什么事？
An 86.
I thought this was just a consultation.
Hoisting ready.
I'm going in there. No, you can't. It's too late. Make it
That's how he becomes Mr. Negative.
What have you done?
Oh my god.
Otto was involved in that? Come on.
Otto. They started all of this. They created Lee. I have to get this.
Who's there?
Oh, she set loose a radioactive spider that will eventually bite Miles Morales. There's not a whole lot of places to hide.
Damn it.
Spider Jane, Spider Jane.
We have a breach. High alert.
Pete, I've got the lab location. And a lot more. How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great. Keep the motor running.
The balcony. I'm on a balcony. On a balcony. On a balcony. On a balcony.
Control, SA-62 is not responding. Initiate search.
Need to clear that balcony.
Well,
Boss, we got her.
Pete, you here?
Turning off Lex now. Are you okay?
We'll be in a few seconds. Northwest corner. You ready?
Wait, hold on!
It's too late. You're up!
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
Just glad to be done with the sequence. Like, I see it's necessary plot development. I appreciate it, but, like, I would rather just play as Spider-Man. Unless I'm playing as Mary Jane and Spider-Man's, like, assisting me taking out guys and stuff like that. That's more interesting.
And Dr. Octavius?
I know.
This is all my fault.
No, not this song again. You are not alone anymore, Pete. Let Miles and me look after Feast. You find Norman. You find the cure.
Thanks, partner.
Uh-oh, she didn't get it off of her. And she brought it to Feast, and that's where Miles gets bit. Ah, I got it. I figured it out. Max level.
I have to get that
Gaining
anti-serum
experience to
right.
gain
There
damage
must be
bonuses?
some way to reach Leonardo.
Why does that not constitute levels then? Final suit unlock? No. Prime tokens for this specifically. Got the last one of these. Reveals nearby secret photo locations on the minimap. Secret photo locations? Secret photo locations. Guess I'll take that. Now I have all skills.
Convince them to give up this crusade for revenge. They've both done so much good for...
Only reveal photo locations on the minimap? Secret photo locations.
They can't throw their legacies away just to spite Norman.
They never suggested there'd be secret photo location.
Okay, Norman's on his way to get the anti-serum. Better update Yuri.
I hope this is good news.
It is. Oscorp just created an anti-serum.
There's a cure? Oh, thank God. How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait. I just got a report of a helicopter going down in that area.
Oh no. That could be Norman's helicopter.
I'd send officers your way, but I don't have any.
Don't worry, I'm on it. This will all be over soon, I promise.
I've still never heard of this Yuri character before. My first exposure to them.
Officers needed to neutralize a riot. Available officers, please proceed to Bryant. Over.
Yes.
Does anyone else find it suspicious?
Fire! What the hell?
I think it's the first time I've done one of those double finishers.
I'm gonna feel this! Pansies are letting him win!
Rikers inmates are like taxis. You can't find them when you're looking. And when you're not, they're everywhere.
Pick up the pace! He's winning! Say your prayers!
Definitely the worst gang of ruffians I've dealt with in the last 30 minutes.
Another one of these little challenges. We'll do that. It all seems like it was leading up to a fight with Taskmaster, who, again, I've forgotten, apparently. Also never heard of Taskmaster before.
Stable team, this is Control. Requesting status update from Gracie Mansion. Checkpoint secure. Be advised. Region highly kinetic.
Sorry, I forgot my ID. How about I prove who I am by kicking your butts?
Okay. Need more bullshit physics stuff like that. Oh, I'm leaving the task.
Is it horrible if just for a second I thought about letting Sable and the convict shoot it out? Okay, it's kind of horrible. Guess I better stop. Can't let the convicts escape. Time to hoof it.
Great. Now we got Spider-Man to deal with.
Okay, just how big is Sable International's HR department? Crazy Violet joyride officially stopped. Score.
Officer vehicle in need of immediate assistance. Available officers, move on Yorkville.
Excuse me?
My friends, the Rhino...
Did I not have that landmark already?
But only after wreaking unimaginable havoc in a reckless...
I guess I didn't have all the landmarks already.
Gotta move quick and quiet.
Time stealth section.
What was that?
Ugh. Okay.
If they see me, the hostage is dead. Nap time.
Last test was embarrassing.
Good night, Goon. Oh, they're so cute when they're sleeping.
Ah, come on. I could have webbed him.
Gotta move quick and quiet. Nighty night.
Dude, that guy always catches me. He's caught me 3 times in a row now. He's now going to be the first person I take out.
If they see me, the hostage is dead.
What are you doing, man? What is that shit? He took me out a 4th time! I couldn't even do like a fucking takedown on him. I've done face-first takedowns before.
Gotta move quick and quiet.
Ah! This roof is like the most cursed roof in the entire game.
If they see me, the hostage is dead. Gotta move quick and quiet.
Don't know why that didn't take him off the fucking stage before.
Anybody there? Hey! I got evidence Spider-Man's here! I see Spider-Man!
I want to kill that mercenary so bad.
If they see me, the hostage is dead.
I hate that I'm wasting fucking goddamn impact webs on this too.
Sleep it off.
What's that?
You literally didn't see that coming. Gotta move quick and quiet.
Someone there? Shh.
Huh? Sweet dreams.
Look, it's Spider-Man!
If they see me, the hostage is dead.
What was that?
Good night, goon.
Look sharp. You slackers better not ruin this test. I know Mr. Spider-Man. He's here somewhere.
Fuck you.
Oh, they're so cute when they're sleeping. move quick and quiet. Nighty night.
Oh my god, dude. All I was trying to do was get into a position where I could do the triangle attack on him, and because he was obstructed by that stupid lamp, it wasn't giving it to me.
If they see me, the hostage is dead.
I literally just did this, and it worked fine. Now, this time, suddenly he fucking notices.
Gotta move quick and quiet. Good night, Goon.
See, look, I literally just did the exact same thing. Fuck! So irritated, man. This game does not handle stealth well. It sucks. I literally just did a sequence where, like, the enemies are fucking deaf as fuck. And now they're just hypersensitive. At all the worst possible times. Make no goddamn sense.
Nighty night. Night.
I would have been so fucking upset, man. I would have been so fucking pissed if that last guy noticed me. Holy fucking Christ. Oh my god, I hate that shit. There are any more of these stupid goddamn challenges. No, they're done, thank God. Fuck me. Stealth sections in this game.
If you know my moves, you know I'm gonna wreck you.
Surprise me, if you can.
Fucking finally. I thought I would...
Watching you perform my challenges has taught me all your moves.
How about a refresher course? I need to catch him off guard. He's using my moves.
You failed your right leg. I noticed that when you were throwing my bomb.
You'll notice it again when I kick your face. I don't know if you were paid to kill me or recruit me, but you kind of suck at both.
You can do a job fast, or you can do it right. Hear me? I don't blame ya.
You must be great at parties.
Come on, that's pathetic. That one made an impact.
Didn't see that coming, did you? School's out, Taskmaster. Why are you stalking me?
An organization hired me to see if you're worth recruiting.
I'd rather be Jonah Jameson's foot masseur than work for anyone who'd hire you.
Your loss? They pay 6 figures. Guess some people just deserve to be poor.
6 figures? Nah.
Well, that was pretty underwhelming. Didn't I set a waypoint? Did you just get rid of my fucking waypoint? You just got rid of my fucking waypoint. Fuck you, game.
This is Sable Control, requesting status update from Museum Mile.
Observation post is live. Scanning for Spider-Man.
Can't leave this place operating. I'll try to close it down stealthily so no one gets hurt.
Is that stealth enough?
Yeah, we need to have a talk about boundaries.
I guess these count as basic enemies.
Is it too much to hope this will teach Sable to focus on actual criminals instead of me?
Yes. Yes, it was. I gotta play, like, Arkham City after this, just to, like, refresh my palate. There are things that game did, like, really well, but this game, like, does better in certain respects. Like, stealth in Arkham City is so much fucking better than this. At least from what I recall.
You're in timeout. Yuri, this whole street's been taken over by Riker's inmates.
We've had calls from people who are afraid to leave their buildings.
Tell them to stay inside a little longer. There's gonna be some street cleaning. Surprise!
You know how much this real estate is worth? A lot. More than a few cops' lives, I'll tell you that.
Someone needs a nap.
Kill his ass! Got Jason!
Typical New York. A vacancy opens up and everyone's rushing to take it.
I can grab these rockets out of the air, and yet they... I can grab rockets out of the air, and yet they don't detonate on impact when I do that.
Who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
Fits with what I heard. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with on the street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon.
Gonna feel this! Don't let him get behind you!
Oh, backup's here. Great. Okay, you guys sing Tuwa, and I'll sing lead.
Not getting away with that! Say your prayers! Take that! Pay for that!
Hey, great to see you guys. We don't have backup or reinforcements here. Just people. You dig?
This is our city!
Come on. Not done yet?
Phew, finally out of sight.
This guy? Okay.
Captain, the block's quiet. Everyone in an orange jumpsuit is down for the count.
Great job. If they'd gotten into a residential building, they'd have done a lot of damage. Good news. A Rikers escapee we picked up says they stopped establishing bases.
What brought that on?
You. They decided the bases make them too easy to find. They've gone back on the
So
run.
this is a secret camera
Picking them off
opportunity?
a few at a time takes longer, but it's safer. Especially for New York.
Exactly.
What the hell is that?
Nice going.
Secret foot? What do you even... I don't know. I gotta remember there's like newspapers to collect and shit too. Somewhere. Papers are somewhere. Right there.
Folks, I know you're scared. But when I hear reports of looting, fights over food or medicine, I say to myself, we are better than this. You are better than this. I've known you my whole life. I am proud to be a member of this community. Don't give in to fear. Help each other. Stand up for those who need it.
Don't give in to fear.
Hearing Spider-Man called a hero. Because real heroes are the people who get up every day with no special powers and do the right thing simply because it is the right thing.
Open it.
Oh, well.
Have to
Another
take
one.
these demons before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers. You're done.
Hit you from above? Oh, fuck me.
Need to get through these demons quick, before Lee gets a hold of the anti-serum.
Spider-Man, leave now. My men will handle this.
Sable? Lee wiped out the agents stationed here. They're not handling anything.
You have been warned, superhero.
That it?
Sable made good on her threat, but these guys aren't looking to team up.
Tired of you harassing our agents, Spider-Man. This ends tonight.
You guys think I took out your men? You gotta be kidding me!
Why it's not doing what I want it to do, I don't know.
Gotta make this fast and get inside. You're just not very observant. Really wish Sable would cut me some slack. We should be on the same team. Demons and Sable are down.
Okay, let's go. Oh.
Why are you so heavy?
Can we get rid of this fucking lady?
You harass my men, destroy my equipment, and cost my client millions. Give me one good reason I should not kill you right now.
Listen, I don't like you, you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something. We could fight each other, or we could fight Lee, but not both. This mean we're good?
You will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
Works for me. Lee's out of control.
You secure Osborn. I will talk to them.
Nice to have friends.
Okay.
Okay, Lee. No more running. This ends tonight. This is insanity. I have to find a way to reach the Martin Lee I know. The man who built Feast. No way to go but down.
Turn back, Spider-Man. This is me and Osborn.
I know about the accident. I know what happened to your parents.
The accident? You sound as clinical as Osborn. My parents died because of me. Because of what Osborn did to me.
You're more than your past. Don't let it control you.
I tried so hard to make my parents proud. To honor their legacy.
Oh, come on. There was a... Oh, dude, look at that. There was clearly a platform beneath me that I could drop down to and enter. And yet, as soon as I get to that level above, the bottom disappears. Why?
But to truly honor them, Osborn must see justice.
I won't let you do this, Martin.
Where am I supposed to go? There's no guidance. Find Norman.
Lee's pain. His anger. It's fueling his power.
Do we need the flashbacks, man? I don't care about the flashbacks. Fuck the flashbacks. Go fuck them.
This is the only sample. No! No, Martin! Look, I told you I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was trying to help. You don't help people. You use them.
Did we really need the flashback? I really don't think the moments earlier flashback was in any way necessary. Could have just cut to this.
Why do you insist on trying to save this piece of scum?
I'm trying to save you, Martin. Don't let revenge win. Fight it!
Alright, here we go, finally.
Osborn must be punished. His cancer has infected this city for too long.
Osborn deserves true justice. He won't see it unless you stop now.
I'll never stop.
This isn't you.
This is exactly who I am.
Ow. Oh, he's dynamically creating more stuff I can throw at him.
Fight it, Martin. You can walk away.
No! Osborn must suffer!
Whoa, here we go.
I know you can beat the demon, Martin.
Beat the demon? I am the demon! You and Osborn will share a grave!
Oh, I can't see.
I sure hope so.
My will is stronger than
I don't know why I wasn't targeting him.
Can't give up. He's almost down.
Oh my god, come on. This is gonna be a really dumb time to die.
You shouldn't have stood in my way. all be over soon.
See about that.
I feel like it started like checkpointing me partway through that fight.
I know. But this is the wrong way, Martin.
Doc Ock. Doc Ock. Yep.
Useless.
Use your web, Spidey. Come on.
Otto?
That look on your face. You can't imagine how satisfying it is. Ready for your final act?
I've yet to see motivation for Norman to go into to become Green Goblin.
Hey. Hey.
Where's Otto?
Gone. I would not worry about him right now.
He needs a hospital.
No. No hospital. Feast.
I wouldn't expect Silver Sable to end up helping me out. That was a bit of a twist.
I need to speak to your head doctor.
There's no doctors here.
Well, who's running this place?
Me, mostly.
Oh, It's been a while, but I'll do my best. I'll need masks, gloves, whatever you have that's sterile.
Thank you. You can thank me by not dying.
Why do you care? I've been like your enemy this entire time.
Oh my god.
The amount of time that's passed, is there any reason to believe that Osborn isn't fucking dead?
He'll live, but he needs rest.
And how did you determine that without taking off my fucking suit?
Hey, take it easy. Where's May?
Where is May? Oh, that's not good.
They say she could go at any moment.
Oh, fuck.
Where are you going?
I need to find Otto. He has the anti-serum. I don't know if I can beat him.
Maybe you can't. Maybe Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter.
What?
Peter helped build those arms, remember? If anyone can find a weakness, it's him.
Go get him, Tiger.
Yeah, just shrug off all the internal injuries. It's all cool. Dun 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 dun.
All right. No. No, that's not it. Maybe it's this one. No.
Dun dun dun. Well, that's it. That's what it takes. That's how you become a superhero, guys. Get bit by a spider. Or any more shit to do. Everything's done.
MJ's right. I built the neural interface. That means I can destroy it. There must be something at the lab I can use.
Be specifically like work to make it as durable as possible, right?
Attention unit, 1043. Police van is under assault. Response needed north of Houston.
The crimes in this area. Yes. Spawned. Okay, cool. Never mind.
Spider-Man. Hello.
Man, I gotta change this number.
I must leave New York. Recent events give me pause. Your rescue of Osborn, despite his hatred, it affected me. I must return home. Reflect on
What the fuck is this shit? What is this shit?
I'm gonna miss you and your death troopers.
Unfortunately, my
What is this?
Though I question our work, they do not. And Osborn continues to pay. I am sorry.
So close to being good news.
Indeed. I will miss you and your bizarre witticism, Spider-Man. Until we meet again.
A strange, violent lady.
The secret photo op. I didn't even notice the little icon on the map. Warning, this is your last chance to upgrade gear and ability before the end of the story. Yes! Thank God. Is this the end state of the game? Do I just... They either, like, finish the mission and then I have free roam over the map, or I, you know, just replay the section before this last mission over and over again.
We did the impossible, Doc.
I take it then to mean that we are not going to have a Green Goblin arc.
Creation of my own.
Maybe Miles gets to deal with Green Goblin. I'm just gonna whip up something right now. All epic music, here we go. What the fuck? What? My ultimate suit or some shit? Well, that took like literally no time. I thought we would like craft some sort of device that might like work specifically against him. I don't know.
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of Oscorp Tower.
You want me to beg?
Sure took his time doing this. I got to take a nap, heal from a bunch of broken bones, make a new suit. He sure took his sweet time.
Tell them what you did.
I never.
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies! You stole my company, my ideas! Now, the truth.
The truth. Okay. The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me! The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you! You're a failure, Otto! And you always will be!
Alright, final battle time. Here we go.
Give me the anti-serum! Otto, you've worked your whole life to help people. Please.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything!
gonna switch to electric web.
You're wasting my time!
Oh my god, he has to have 2 of them too? Use webs and gadgets to stun dot. Yeah, I figured that out. Webs are doing a whole lot of fucking nothing though.
We don't have much time! Please! I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crimes!
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything!
Maybe I'm underestimating how much webbing is actually helping.
I see you have a new suit! It won't help!
I know your weaknesses!
I have no weaknesses!
Dude, he'll throw 3 of those fucking things, dude.
You're wasting my time! Enough playing!
Gotta move. People are dying! They need the anti-serum now!
I will cure this city after I bring down Osborn!
I gotta web him a bit and then throw the third of his debris at me.
Let me save the city! Then we can do whatever you want!
I already know what I want! Now get out of my way before I really hurt you! How much is Osborn paying you to protect him?
I'm not protecting him! I'm trying to save the city!
Osborn's the criminal, not me!
Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges!
Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies!
What happened to the man who wanted to help people?
All the weaklings took enough of this!
What's going on? I thought that would, like, unpower him or something. My web's not working for some reason.
Parker.
You knew?
Oh, that's why. That's why they forced me into a new suit so they could have a custom like face mask breakaway thing.
You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me. Not more than it means to me.
Is this like a classic like thing with Doc Ock where they're on the side of a building fighting?
Can't you see all the people you're hurting? You'll never understand. You haven't suffered like I have. You should be on my side. I won. Please, think of the man you were. That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter. Then I guess you'll have to save yourself. You were my hero. You meant so much to me. I hate that you're making me do this. We're going to change the world.
This is pretty on rails.
You look tired, Parker. Not tired. Just hurt. Otto! Stop! If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions. I couldn't agree more. No!
I don't even know what fucking happened. What just happened? Dude, I don't even know what he did. Literally what happened. I genuinely don't know.
Peter.
There was some rapid movement and he went, no!
Should have known you'd turn on me. Just like all the others. Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mind. Your conscience. Wanting to help others. The way you never gave up. That's because men like us have a duty. A responsibility. To use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it. We have to do what's best for those beneath us.
whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong! You are everything I wanted to be! You just threw it away!
Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind.
What a fallow to shit.
But I can fix it. We can fix it. Together. If you'll help me.
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms! I'll be trapped in this useless body! Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you'll rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
It's still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
So?
Hi, Mary Jane Watson, associate editor.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Oh, no, but,
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry, no, it's... You're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city, so...
Yeah. I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place. Only if you want to.
No, I mean, yes. I mean, no, I don't. I not want to, but meaning I do want to, but only if you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
Me neither.
God, that's rather abrupt. Okay. All right, closing thoughts. The stuff this game does really well. The story's not bad. The way it begins, the story is pretty shit, though. I was not even remotely invested in all the stuff that was, like, already ongoing when I jumped into it. And I was mainly attracted to the movement and the abilities and the unlock system and, you know, all the tokens you could collect that work towards progression. Like, that's all cool. Navigation through the city is the biggest selling point for this game to me personally. But they did put a lot of effort into making, like, the cutscenes very cinematic. They made the faces look pretty realistic, even if, you know, they're not the most expressive. You know, these last few cutscenes, for the most part, I thought were pretty good, very emotive. I respected that. They make the characters look good. Very high-res visuals. The game is probably one of the better-looking games I've played on PS4. This kind of stylistic credit sequence, though, I wish they were doing more stylistic shit throughout the course of the game, though. Like, I can really imagine, like, a version of this game where, I don't know, maybe they play as, like, Spider-Gwen or something like that, where it's much more comic booky, much more maybe cel-shaded, or have this, like, cool sort of, you know, it's less concerned with realism. This game was very concerned with realism. And there's a degree of realism that's very appreciated, especially when it comes to Spider-Man's movement. They put a lot of thought into his movements. There's a lot of nuance to just moving around the city with your webs that conforms to realism that I appreciate. But they also took a little bit of creative liberty, so, you know, moving with Spider-Man didn't feel crazy restrictive either. However, combat often felt very restrictive because certain enemies are simply immune to being attacked in certain ways. The big guys, you always had to web. The shield guys, you always had to do the dodge under. The weapon enemies always had to be uppercut. And the annoying thing is that if you would web zip to them, they could counter you with barely a fraction of an opportunity to dodge under them to punish the attack. But most of the time, you would just take free damage, which fucking sucked. You take a lot of damage. This is on normal difficulty. You take a lot of damage on a regular basis in this game just from gunshots, which, you know, to a degree, also kind of realistic. You're superhuman, but a gunshot to the chest should still hurt. I appreciate that, but like it got pretty ridiculous by the end of it. And the stealth sections just fucking suck. And the side missions weren't nearly as creative as I wanted them to be.
I'm getting too nervous. Hey, alright, so where do you want this?
Right over here is fine.
Alright. Hey, so Pete?
Yeah.
I, kinda gotta talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well, weird things have been going on. Like, physically.
Oh. Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where your body starts to change. And so you may be noticing some areas,
No.
for example.
Not that. Things.
I've been spraying other white stuff recently.
I show you.
No.
It's pretty weird, right?
Not that weird.
Okay, so anyway, what I was saying... The combat started really fun. Or rather, I guess I should say the combat started pretty fucking basic. Because it follows the pretty standard formula of the Arkham games, which is not so different from how the Assassin's Creed games played, which is another open world, throw a bunch of enemies at you, watch you counterattack through all of them type of deal. But as it went on and they introduced the more enemy varieties, it starts bleeding into that type of combat that I really don't appreciate, which is they throw in enemies at you that need to be attacked in very particular ways. And that's their idea of ramping up difficulty. Which, you know, in one sense of the imagination, okay, it makes sense, sure, you know, certain enemies will have certain weaknesses. But when you get basically punished or you're unable to make any substantial progress in any way other than doing one specific thing against a particular enemy, it becomes very, very frustrating. And then when the enemies themselves are designed in very such frustrating ways, such as you whip to somebody off screen and they punish you by hitting you in the face, that shit sucks. That's punishing you for not knowing something that's already in the environment. And then at the same time, there's like the fucking the big bulky enemies. They swing at you, you dodge. They swing at you, you dodge. Or they hit you, and then they follow up with another swing as you're recovering. And they can do it 2, 3, 4 times. Knock off most of your health bar, or even kill you in the process. That gets so frustrating. And that particular enemy, you need to web them. And if you can't impact web them, you need to do sustained web slings over and over again. That's so annoying. And that's why you're dodging rockets, you're dodging gunfire, you're dodging shield guys, sword guys, flying guys, all sorts of shit, right? So many times I run into enemies where it seems like the only way to attack them is just to throw environmental objects at them. But then from that's kind of counterintuitive because since the beginning of the game, doing environmental attacks does like no damage. Like only one of the skills you unlock is like, okay, environmental attacks actually damage enemies now. Which this is kind of baffling that it takes a fucking skill to unlock for you to throw a manhole cover at a dude, knock him down, and have that actually damage them. That part baffles the fuck out of me. But what I was getting at about the stealth sections simply suck. In fact, all of the side content, the vast majority of the side content, fucking sucked. Like, I can understand, it's like, oh, there's like a web sling challenge, or, you know, defeat the number of enemies challenge. Even, you know, to a degree, I can appreciate a stealth challenge, but the stealth challenges and pretty much all of the other content fucking blows. And it was all much, much, much less creative than the best missions, the best side missions that you would get in, say, Arkham City. Batman Arkham City was way better than this. There's a lot more thought going into it, even though I also am not super familiar with, like, the whole lore and all the supervillains that Batman went up against. It was all very thematic. It was thoughtful. You know, it becomes that sort of thing where I'm thinking to myself, on one hand, both games have annoying as shit stun baton enemies. But at least in Spider-Man, you have a lot more tools for dealing with the stun baton enemies. And technically, as long as you've got like a full enough focus bar, you can insta-kill them. You don't have that in Batman. So stuff like that is much more frustrating in Batman. However, on the flip side of things, Batman is not as fun to fly around with in Gotham than Spider-Man is to swing around with in New York. It just feels so much more organic and natural and just enjoyable to swing around and navigate the environment however you please in Spider-Man. Whereas in Batman, you're pretty much only just going to be gliding from place to place, or if you use your grappling hook, that's only on select points. It's kind of like if you use the launch points in Spider-Man and you took away his web slinging. That's pretty much the equivalent of what you get with Spider-Man in Batman if you only had launch points. But no, Spider-Man has the whole web slinging thing on top of that. Eventually, by the end of the game, we finally get like the ensemble cast of supervillains that Spider-Man gets to go up against. But like they're double fights. It's sort of like the Organization 13 fights that you get in Kingdom Hearts 3. It just doesn't feel that meaningful, right? Because we're not having like entire side missions or you know, adventurous campaigns to go up against those particular guys. Like, the fight against Rhino in this game is not going to be as substantive to me as the fight against, or whatever the hell mission we had with, what's his name? The big luchador type of dude. He's in The Dark Knight Rises, the villain of The Dark Knight Rises. His role in Batman was more meaningful in Batman Arkham City than Rhino's role was in this game. And yet they both kind of serve the similar role of being a big bulky guy, blah blah blah. The characters in that game, in Batman Arkham City, also seem to have more personality on their own too. In this game, it's so much revolving around Mr. Negative. There's so much emphasis on Mr. Negative, and I appreciate that they put effort into, you know, Dr. Octopus. They really built him up. I appreciate that. They put time into it. There's a little bit of a degree to where I was like, okay, I get it. He's Doc Ock. He's not Doc Ock yet. He'll be Doc Ock eventually. Just waiting for it to happen. Finally it happens. It takes a good fucking chunk of the game, but finally it happens. But, like, I kind of just wanted that ensemble cast that you kind of get out of the gate with Batman Arkham City. In Batman Arkham City, they do the prison break. The prison break happens, but that's at the beginning of the game. The prison break occurs at the beginning of the game. And then all the villains, including the regular grunts, they're all spread out through the city. And then you have much more interesting side content because all of the side optional content revolves around the different supervillains. As opposed to it just being, hey, Spider-Man, go find where this photo is in the city. Or, hey, Spider-Man, I get my cat out of this tree. Or, hey, Spider-Man, I am imprisoning these pigeons because I'm an asshole. Right? Like, that stuff's way less interesting to me than something to do with Harley Quinn, or something to do with the dude who you visit on specific days of the year, and he has, like, new dialogue for you, or any of the other shit. different playable characters. You got to play as fucking Catwoman in Batman Arkham City, despite the fact that she was fucking pre-ordered DLC. I'm never gonna fucking forgive Rocksteady for that shit. Which, by the way, Warner Brothers game, probably Warner Brothers' fault at the end of the day. But, you know, that's way better than some obligatory fucking stealth section with Mary Jane or goddamn Miles. I can kind of appreciate Mary Jane to an extent. She's ambitious. She wants to kind of be like Spider-Man. She even had dialogue where she's like, yeah, you know, sometimes I want to do the saving. That makes sense for her character, right? I cannot appreciate that. She actually knows who Spider-Man is. She can kind of stick that to him. She also kind of has this, like, this idea of invincibility in her head, because she knows Spider-Man will save her, and that's why she can jump off a fucking skyscraper and survive, right? Miles doesn't have that. Miles is just a fucking nobody in this game, and yet he still sneaks by all these people, including Rhino, for what? Amoxicillin or whatever the fuck he found, or trying to find his dad after his mom already almost died doing the exact same shit. I'm not really trying to bitch on the story. The story is really there just to serve the content of the gameplay, and insofar as like the cinematics were concerned, did we really need quick time events? No, this game did not need quick time events. I can appreciate maybe worming them into, hey, you gotta stop a car. So let's have that moment where, you know, Spider-Man webs the buildings and then tries to like slam the brakes by mashing square. That's okay. I can live with that. But like worming them into cutscenes, not super necessary. Okay? Not super necessary. I don't feel that. I don't really get into that. I don't feel like I'm really doing anything too crazy unless that's actually something that was organically part of the game. And it does get fucking frustrating when you worm that into the game in such a way where suddenly the basic controls I'm used to are taken away suddenly, and then there's a scripted section I'm supposed to do, like the scripted parkour through the goddamn, like, poison hallucinations you get from Scorpion. That shit was stupid. Those are completely unnecessary resets that ripped me out of the experience, that had no reason to rip me out of the experience. Especially when I'm pressing the commands and they're not coming out. I would say the best part of this game is really just the first third of it. Just running around, getting all the collectibles, taking the pictures mid-flight. That's kind of fun. You know, taking down the bases when they're easy. That I could appreciate. The last third of the game, way more aggravating. But then, simultaneously, the story's way more interesting in the last third of the game, where it's way fucking whatever at the beginning of the game. I don't know how they expect to implement Miles in the next game. I mean, obviously, Green Goblin is on the table, and they have all these villains pre-established that are now back in jail again, who could just be broken back out of jail again. I don't know how that's gonna happen. They took some creative liberties with the story, I think. I don't know how frequently Peter Parker is portrayed as Dr. Octavius's, like, student. Or how often Aunt May dies of a random virus. Or how often a handful of other characters die or contract various illnesses, like Harry. Like Harry Osborn? Is he normally, like, chronically ill? I don't think he was in the movies, from what I remember. I read something to the effect that, like, either in the Miles Morales game or the subsequent game that I think it's out already, but it's like only on PS5, so I haven't played it yet. But, like, I think they introduced Venom, which is cool. I know Venom is, like, a classic Spider-Man villain. But I don't know how that pans out. I have really mixed feelings on this game. There's aspects of it I really, really like, and there's aspects of it I really, really hate. I'm inclined to say that if, you know, Miles Morales turns out to be just, like, a better game, I'm probably just going to get rid of this game and just keep that one. Because at this point, I would like to have a Spider-Man game, because just running around in the city is fun on its own. And at the best of times, the combat is kind of satisfying on its own, right? So I'd like to have this video game experience. This has flickers of being like one of my favorite games. This has the DNA for that. But it does a lot of things that frustrate me. And so if like I play Miles Morales, or maybe eventually, you know, Spider-Man 2, and it's more of the ensemble villain cast, and maybe the story's not boring as shit right out of the gate, and maybe they do more stuff with the skill tree, or there's more cooler suits. Like, there are only like 2 or 3 interesting unlockable suits that you could get. And I almost never changed up my my suit power pretty much at all. I appreciate that there was optional suit powers, but most of them I had like no motivation to even try. I did like the guitar one once. That was it. The different skills you unlock, I found way more utility in, even though I didn't use them all the time. Like the one skill where, like, when you land and you roll, you get to jump back into the air right away. I used that a couple times. It kind of just worked its way, like, naturally into my organic movement. And so only it just complemented my movement abilities. More stuff like that is fine. More stuff like that is fine. All that does is just improve my overall experience of the game. And it doesn't even have to be like a big investment to get something like that. I don't know how they're supposed to expand Spider-Man's movement abilities, though. And that's kind of the expectation in like a sequel. I don't know if Miles is going to be pre-established as like the next Spider-Man already in the next game, or if he's still in training, so he's got to learn the basic shit that the Spider-Man in this game already knew. I really don't know. So, I'm still going to try to play Miles Morales. I don't know what to expect. It could go really well. It could be really bad. I would like to hope, at the very least, though, that the bugs I experienced in this game are patched in the next game. There are so many issues with this game, technically. Fucking objective markers popping up all the time when they weren't supposed to. The characters the voice lip syncing never fucking matched up right when you enter into the cutscene. It like had to catch up after a few seconds. That made no fucking sense. Game crashed twice, possibly more times. I don't know if it truly hung on me that other time. I just got, I at least was super disoriented by the game loading in and instantly pausing as though the game crashed. Looked very much like a game crash to me. But yeah, the 2 legitimate crashes, pretty shitty. Pretty shitty. Shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have had that experience. And that colors my experience with the game. I can easily imagine having enjoyed this game a lot more if a few very specific things had changed. I think the things that bothered me most overall, and this is just You know, this is just freewheeling on things that they might change in the next games that, you know, might improve my experience, but if the weapon enemies did not auto-counter me after one hit, so I couldn't web zip to them off screen and they would hit me, and I wouldn't have that stupid, like 1, 2, 3 frame window opportunity to actually react to a counterattack. If they didn't do that, that would be great. If the big, bulky enemies didn't just wham, 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 even on recovery from one hit, they could just hit me, and then maybe they have to recover a little bit, and I've already been punished. They just can't hit me over and over again, just effectively stun-locking me, it seems. That would also have improved my experience substantially. Would I still have been taking a shit ton of damage? Yeah. In fact, I found it kind of annoying that throughout the game that enemies would shoot at me multiple times. And even though I hit dodge, I could still get clipped. I would like to think that there's a way to play this game where it's like damageless. But when that shit exists in the game, like I have Twitch dodge in this game, I appreciate games that give me Twitch dodge, but when I have a Twitch dodge that doesn't actually give me, like, persistent invincibility frames, then that shit happens, and it gets really frustrating. Of course, that runs afoul of other basic shit that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like when the rockets would lock onto me, all I had to do was press circle once at any point during their flight, and then they'd unlock off of me, I guess, and then I had effectively dodged them. As long as I dodged them at the last second, they could explode on my face or at my feet, and I'd take no damage from it. But that logic doesn't carry over to the automatic weapons for some reason. A lot of little things like that fucking take me the hell off. I'm just gonna say the 3 things that bother me most: the auto-countered from the weapon enemies, the big bulky enemies. I'm gonna extend this to 4 actually. The weapon enemies auto-countering, the big bulky enemies being able to hit me and hit me and hit me and hit me. The whip enemies just punishing Spider-Man for being in the air, just auto rip you out of the air shit. That's annoying as fuck. Thankfully, there weren't a whole lot of those enemy types in the game, but they were frustrating as all hell, and I could never figure out what their weakness is. I don't know what I was supposed to do against those enemies. Like, as I explained, every other enemy type in the game, you seem to have, like, some specific thing you need to do to counter them. Even the bosses, I don't think I ever figured out what I was supposed to do with the whip guys. I don't think I ever figured it out. Even the armored enemies, who you could not web, eventually, I figured out that their armor does break if you hit them enough, and then you could web them. But the whip guys, I never figured out. I never fucking figured out the whip guys. I don't know what the hell that shit was. Get rid of the whip guys, just full stop. And finally, last but not least, actually, of the most important thing I wish they changed, other than, you know, obviously not having the game fucking crash, but get rid of the hellacious stealth sections in this game. The stealth sections were so fucking annoying. The you get spotted, instant fail, reset the entire mission shit was annoying as fuck. It's one thing if you give me a stealth mission and then once my cover is blown, then I have to deal with that many more enemies in the combat section. That is fine. That is what you have to do with the bases. It's entirely optional. You get rewarded if you do it. That's cool. It can potentially make the combat sections easier. That's how the game should be balanced. The stealth succeeding should reward me with less combat if I want less combat. And if I want to just jump into the combat, I should be able to do that. I can't do that when you force me to play as Miles, or you force me to play as Mary Jane, or any other bullshit like that. That shit sucks. The forced stealth sections suck. The forced stealth challenges sucked. They were awful. Hated them. So those are my things I would... Those are my top 4 things I would change. No counterattack enemies. Big bulky guys can't just wail and wail and wail and wail on you. That you get rid of the whip enemies, and then the mandatory stealth sections are gone. If you want to make it 5, patch the fucking crashes out of this game. And those are my top 5 things I would want out of the sequel. And that's what I'm gonna put my pin in. Those are the things I want to see changed for Miles Morales. I'm also just gonna privately hope that they don't social just the fuck up Miles Morales game. Because I know it came out after Floyd, and this one came out before Floyd. We saw all of one LGBT banner on a wall. And it was a photo opportunity. And that was all it was. That was all it was. We had commentary on fascists. It was applicable. We had commentary on 1984. It was applicable. That was fine. This game was not shoving it down my throat. I'm okay with that. But if I play Miles Morales and there is some fucking story beats where characters are explaining down to the next fucking Spider-Man, it's like, you gotta appreciate that you're in a different tier of society, Miles. You're black. Everyone treats you differently because of that. You have to appreciate your father, he died on a police force that often doesn't respect people. Like, that shit will set me the fuck off. I really, really just want the next game to be as impartial about the character's race as this game. It takes no effort to do nothing. It takes no effort to do nothing, and that's all I want from them. Just don't even touch the subject. Doesn't have to be part of the subject at all. Just be Miles Morales, the next Spider-Man, his own twists on the formula, his own personality. I was surprised by some of the scenes that, you know, Peter Parker got to have with Mary Jane. There were some moments, even one scene that had Miles in it that was kind of cute. They had chemistry. There was some personalities bouncing off there. They seemed like human beings. I want more of that. I want that in the next game. I really don't want that fucking bogged down by some potential social justice narratives being shoved up its ass. I just don't know what to expect from the next game. It could be a complete fucking dumpster fire. It's got good reviews. It's been called short. For all I know, it could feel like it was just fucking shot out the door. Or it could be like a genuine improvement over the formula that they established this game. And I really hope that that's what that is. Some polish, some of the stuff that I mentioned, they fix that. That'd be great. Let's be done with this credit sequence. I feel like I've voiced the most important stuff that had to be mentioned. Let's go. What is left? Do we have free roam? Does it kick us back to before the last mission? I would prefer a post free roam where they get rid of like a bunch of the guys just shooting you out of the sky thing. Some Green Goblin foreshadowing. We never did get to see inside there.
but I'll keep trying.
Is that Harry?
Will find a cure. I will. I love you, son.
Harry's just been in that thing this whole time. Well, that's a twist. What was that supposed to suggest? Is that supposed to suggest the Venom symbiote? How come the Green Goblin guy has got, like, the the fucking catalyst for all these different superpowers just in one room? Congratulations, you have finished the main story, but the adventure continues. You can now change the time of day in research stations. Good luck, hero. Anti-Ock suit is presumably the one that we saw in the cutscene. What? Everyone goes down in one hit, including you? Complete all main missions, side quests, and reach 100% district completion in all districts to unlock this suit. It looks topless. But what is this shit? This is this. Resupply. Distributed nanomesh continuously refills current gadget's shots. Well, that'd be great. I hate that I have to activate it, though. I wish it could just be a passive effect. Okay, so we need all main missions, which I did. Side quests, which I may or may not have done. Reach 100% district completion in all districts to unlock this suit, which I definitely did not do. Suit available, yeah. Starts me on... Is this Avengers Tower? No. That's Avengers Tower. What am I on right now? I don't even know what building this is. Pretty high up, though. Is there any fresh side mission? Not seeing anything. There's a lot of crimes to stop. Let me just read everything else to make sure it's just crimes I have left. I think it's just crimes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a bunch of the crimes off screen and then yeah. Actually, let me try swinging and let me see if it decides to kick anything towards me. Flying helix. Alright, not getting any dialogue, so we'll call it there. I'm gonna pause it.
Yuri, you're back.
Or
How's your mom?
Fine. Right back to complaining about not having grandchildren.
So you gonna take that vacation now?
Are you crazy? There's no time for that. The apocalypse didn't happen, which means we've got a city full of loose ends to clean up.
Sounds like a big job, but we're up to it.
Not you. For a job this tough, we need Spider Cop.
You said it. You even did the voice.
Okay, don't make it weird.
You like me. You really like me.
You made it weird. Let's go. We've got work to do.
I can't wait. Spider Cop surveys the city. Placid, but seething with turmoil just beneath its calm surface.
What have I done?
Down the block. Discount Mattress Warehouse.
This is Control. Where are we with Union Square? Checkpoint secure. Be advised. Region highly kinetic.
Region highly kinetic? Alright, well, we had our little character development there. Alright, I'm going to pause this, and if it resumes, then I've done all the crimes. If it doesn't, then thanks for watching.
Hey, Stevie, check it out.
Okay, bye-bye.